What's up everyone? Today we're doing a competitive team building video. I wanted to do this for quite some time now to kind of help out those who want to improve their skills when it comes to Wi-Fi battling on Pokemon. Now, just to throw out there, Pokemon can be really frustrating because there's a lot of hacks in this game. A lot of luck in competitive is a bad idea, but not much you can do about it as part of the game. But yeah, team building is extremely difficult. There's a lot that people leave out when it comes to their teams, and this is what I look into when I make my team. First of all, I find this most important. A balance between your team. By that I mean having two special attackers, two physical attackers, one special defensive wall, and one physical wall. Very important. Quick example, fighting a Blissey and having only special attackers, you're going to have a really tough time bringing it down, and it's going to be the same way to physical walls. Now, this is just me, but I always have Stealth Rocks on my team. It's probably the best move in competitive since it came out. Guaranteed damage on anything, unlike spikes and toxic spikes. Rocks hit anything, and they hit a lot of threats like fire and flying, which are big and competitive, especially fire. But Rapid Spin in the fog, very, very important as well to take off hazards. The fog is very good because it can't be blocked by ghost types, but then Rapid Spin only takes it on your side while the fog takes out on his side as well. Anyway, must have at least one or two Pokemon with a priority move. That is extremely important as well. You do not want to have a Mega on your opponent's side of the field that's faster than your whole team, maybe set up and just about to sweep you, and you just have that priority Pokemon just there to save your ass. Also for revenge kills and such. Very important. Walls. Please, guys, this is big. Do not have walls with the same weaknesses. That is very bad. Typeness is a big thing. You want to make sure you have majority of attacking types so that your opponent can't wall you out. The last thing you need is for them to wall you out and kill you because you just didn't have their weakness. Knowing what hurts your team and knowing what walls out specific popular Pokemon is a very big deal. Like, Mandibuzz completely walls out Aegislash, one of the biggest OU Pokemon that is very popular. And recently I just found out Mega Pinsir really hurts this team. Earthquake hurts Jirachi, it hurts Heatran, and then of course the stab return goes into flying type, will basically kill Venusaur. It really hurts my team, so you want to make sure you know what hurts your team so you can know how to prepare for it before it comes. So basically by having a lot of experience using the same team over and over again, you're knowing your counters, you're knowing exactly how to reverse them for the next time. Like usually what I do is I leave Mega Venusaur out on purpose, let him go for the stab return, I go into Heatran, resist it, then I switch into Mandibuzz to take the Earthquake, except, I'm immune to that, and then I just keep going for the foul play and there's a lot of damage because of his physical attack. Alright, anyway, on to my team now. Gave a lot of you guys tips. Not too much what this was about, but hopefully it helps some of you out. Alright, I've been using this team for 5 days, and it's been doing very well for me. Jirachi being number 1, pretty good lead. My special defensive wall can do a lot of different things. I have Stealth Rocks on it because everybody thinks that I'm going straight for the Paraflinch. Think I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave to go into the ground type, and I get free rocks up. It has a lot of HP. As you can see, all its stats are very high. It has the speed, it has HP, it has anything, basically. So this is my special defensive wall. I can heal your other Pokemon with Wish. Thunder Wave to slow down your opponent's fast Pokemon. And of course the Paraflinch. With Iron Head and Thunder Wave, very hard to hit this thing. Jirachi does wall out popular Pokemon like Latios and Latias, so that's a bonus. Hidden Power Fire won't do much with this special defense you have. I got hit by it once, I believe, by a Latios, and it only did about 20% of my health, which is basically nothing with leftovers and Wish. And if they want to take that risk, you can Thunder Wave it and basically screw that Latios over for the rest of the game. Now, Mandibuzz is my physical defensive wall. As you can see by its base stats, very nice HP and defense. You can wall out a lot of things. I have it to cover my Pokemon that are weak to Earthquake. I have it for the fog reasons. I have Whirlwind against Pokemon that think they're going to set up on me, which is very common to want to think you can set up on the Mandibuzz. But that's really it when it comes to that. A very good defensive Pokemon. Now, Mega Venusaur, in my opinion, probably is the best OU Mega that there is, because it really can put anything in danger. Especially with the set I have. I have Sleep Powder, Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, and Hidden Power Fire. Basically, you can hit anything, even Steel types now with Hidden Power Fire. Even if they come in and predict the Sleep Powder, you have the Sludge Bomb and just take out the Grass type Pokemon. But yeah, I mean, nothing can really come in when you have Sleep Powder, and it puts a lot of pressure on your opponent, and you can really just hurt shit and start predicting and really screw something over. Garchomp is just a very good Pokemon overall. I mean, it's part ground type, so you know you're immune to electric. It has 333 speed over, I believe it has 369 physical attack. And I have the Swords Dance set, because you can really play mind games on your opponent, because they really expect a Choice Scarf set the most. And this really just sweeps up the end game, basically. I mean, you finish off your opponent's team and it's all over. Azumarill is a very nice physical attacking Pokemon as well. It does counter Mega Charizard X. It's pretty good against Charizard Y. It's your choice if you want to get Choice Band or Belly Drum. It's pretty tough decision. Belly Drum is obviously stronger because, you know, you get more damage, and you can just keep using Aqua Jet and sweep your opponent if you took out, you know, counters that can roll out Aqua Jet. And then you have Choice Band, which does immediate more damage than normally. Belly Drum takes off half your HP, obviously, so you probably not going to have to switch after that. So it's kind of hard decision to make. I went for Choice Band here. But yeah, that is your priority Pokemon with Aqua Jet. It's pretty powerful with Choice Band or Belly Drum. Extremely powerful, actually. And finally, we have Heatran, which is always a good Pokemon since it came out. When it came to competitive, you know, he really covers for your team a lot, especially for this team, you know, covers fire weaknesses. He's only weak to ground and fighting, which is pretty amazing. And it has nice defenses, nice special attacks. Speed is kind of not too good, but it doesn't really need it that much. I give it max speed, and it actually has decent speed. But yeah, he covers for fire weakness on this team. He's pretty good versus other Heatrans. I gave him Substitute because he usually threatens out Heatrans and other opposing Pokemon that usually are threatened by a Heatran. And then you have Lava Plume on it, so it usually burns your opponent, so they really don't have a safe switch in. So overall, I think this team is pretty good. And you know what? I'm just going to have a test battle on Pokemon Showdown right now. Alright guys, I just had a pretty good battle here on Pokemon Showdown, the simulator. And I don't know why Showdown does this, but I'm on the top right screen. I apologize for that. I'm the one with the Garchomp out right now, not Jolteon. So my opponent was actually really good. You're going to see at the beginning he makes nice predictions on my team. He goes for the Hidden Power Ice. I switch into my Jirachi. He goes for the Shadow Ball predicts that as well. And that is the bulk of Jirachi right there. Taking that fucking Shadow Ball from a Jolteon very nicely. So from there, he's going to go for the Volt Switch and switch out into his Nidoking. See, look at that. He goes for the Nidoking thinking I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave, go for the Parahax. I was just talking about that at the beginning of the video. And I get the free Stealth Rocks there. Now, my opponent was actually really good. So I'm going to go into Garchomp as Death Bait, I guess you can say. I don't want him anymore. I don't want to take a risk of switching into something that'll get hurt. From here, I go into my Mega Venusaur. I'm going to put it to sleep. I eat that Ice Punch like nothing thanks to my thick fat. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Mega Venusaur, he has the bulk. Not amazing speed, but he has the bulk. He has nice moveset. And with Sleep Powder, it just keeps getting better and better for him. So he's going to wake up, go for the Ice Punch. I take that very nicely. I'm guessing just hoping for the Freeze Hacks. That is basically his best bet right there. He doesn't have a freeze switch in. And down goes Nidoking, so that's a nice play on my part. And here is the Mega Pinsir. Now I don't want to take the Stab Return because that'll probably one-shot me. And he's going to go return on my Mandibuzz, which is just fine. I can take that pretty well. He's going to end up switching out because he knows I can take that. And I'm going to go for the Foul Play as he switches out, which is nice on his part because I probably would have two-shotted it. And it's nice on my part too because Mega Pinsir takes 50% health from the Stealth Rock. So see how we can counter our counters? That's very important. So he's going to go for the extreme speed here. As to why, I'm not too sure. I'm going to miss the play rough, which really blows. And I want to save my Azumarill. It's pretty important on this team. So I switch out into my Heatran, and I'm going to make a double switch to predict him going for the Earthquake. While he raises his attack, I wanted that to happen so I can go for the foul play and do more damage. I'm pretty sure I can take the extreme speed well, or whatever he's going to do. So I go for the foul play, does a decent amount. He gets a crit with Dragon Tail, which really hurts, but you know what, it's okay, I guess. So I go out into my Venusaur, he goes for the extreme speed, I take that nicely. I go into Sleep Powder just in case he wants to switch out. And from there, I should be able to take him out with the Giga Drain, so fucking Mega Venusaur is doing work out here. Now here's another thing. Although it is a counter, you can still outplay it. You can outplay your opponent, play mind games, think you're going to switch and not switch and take him out. That is exactly what just happened. I knew he was going to go for the close combat because I knew he would make a prediction that I would switch and I would stay in. See, you can play mind games on your opponent sometimes and really screw them over because he could have had a Mega Venusaur dead right there. That was a good play on both parts. I mean, he saw something else coming out while I stood in, so that was extremely nice on my part. So Azumarill goes down there. Looking back, I don't know what I was thinking letting that come in, but oh well. So here I did expect the Aqua Jet. I barely lived that one. I was taking a risk there. I go for the Roofs, which is very nice. I believe here he goes for the knockoff to take my leftovers off, which is nice on his part because that will wear me down. So here I go for the Whirlwind because I thought he would switch, but he doesn't, and he's actually going to make another prediction here. Man, this guy was really good with predictions. He saw me switching out into Venusaur coming. He gets a crit, which really screws that over. So he can freely go for the Volt Switch, and yeah, that really sucks. But blaming him will be pretty stupid, so not much I can do about hacks. So I go back into Mandibuzz as he goes for the Crab Hammer. I go for the Roost, which is a nice play on his part. Does a lot of damage. I believe this Pokemon has adaptability, and I'm pretty sure that's why. So I just go for the foul play just to get some damage off on it, and he will take me out with the Crab Hammer. So this battle is really close. I'm not too sure. At this point, I wasn't sure who would win, honestly. So here I go for the Iron Head to go for the revenge kill, and he has 2 Pokemon left. I'm pretty sure he was going to go into his Infernape, but he goes into his Jolteon, probably to get the Shadow Ball off or something like that. So I switch into my Heatran because I don't think a Jolteon can do much to Heatran except Volt Switch. So he Volt Switched into Infernape, which means Stealth Rocks will finish off Jolteon. So now it's a 1v1 here. And here I'm not too sure what he was doing. He goes for the Mach Punch. That I really don't understand. That was a game right there. I was confused why he didn't go for close combat because Mach Punch was not enough. And, you know, I have Jirachi there. So I guess I kind of would have won regardless. But if he was choice banded anyway. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, feel free to test out my team if you like. And this is how you get better in competitive. You keep testing out your teams. No counters to everything and such. But alright guys, see you in the next video. Peace.